All right, good morning everybody. Welcome back to another episode of The Cut Shot. This is episode 7. We're out here in Alhambra, California, playing a teeny tiny 18-hole course. It is, let's see, 5,466 yards from the tips. But it's a fun course. Usually greens are in pretty good condition, tee boxes are pretty nice. So the holes are laid out in a pretty interesting way to make it a little bit of a challenge. It's definitely not a pushover. So we're playing the 1, 2. I'm gonna start driving now because people are coming around me. They're gonna start thinking I'm a freak. So we're gonna play holes, handicap. Handicap number 1. We'll do handicap number 9. And then we'll do 18 as well. So 3 should be very different holes. First one coming up is hole number 6, and it is a par 5, but it's only like 482. So there's a lot of drivable par 4s, not long par 3s, and the par 5s are pretty small too. So yeah, enjoy some golf B-roll, and we'll see you in a bit. All right, so here we are at the first hole of our 3-hole challenge. I think I'm gonna take driver. It's pretty wide open out there. There is OB left, but I don't suspect I'll hook it that much. I think I took driver before and ended up near the green and got on for a par. It's a pretty sloping green, but it should be all right. It shouldn't be too bad. But there's a group on the green right now. They look like they're about to clear, so I'm gonna get set. I'm gonna pound one out there for you guys. I'm just taking it right at the flag. The only shot I've hit with my driver so far has been a little fade, so I wouldn't mind that if it faded. Send it. I just topped it unbelievably bad. It went under the fence. So that's gonna make for an interesting second shot. It says about 250, so I'm gonna take a 6-iron and actually a 7-iron. So reaching it from this lie is not possible, for me anyway. So I'm gonna just take a 7-iron. Try to lay it up out there. It's 250. Take it out to the right so I've got more green to work with. It's a really, really deep, luscious lie here. Oh. And you can see how bad that was. The frustration is beginning to set in. This is my 3rd shot. Probably about 220 away. I'm just sending a 5-iron. And that one chunked. Gosh, we're making real bad swings right now. Got myself in the fairway, back into play. Let's wedge it up and down for a bogey. All right, so I'm just trying to calm down. You know, things are bad. Those 3 swings were pretty terrible, but I can still get out of here with a bogey if I really buckle down and concentrate. Got inside 50 yards. I didn't check the yardage, but got a nice tight lie. Got to fly a bunker. So let's put our wedge game to work. Save a bogey. It's a little left, gonna have to make a putt. Ooh, it's deep too. Well, let's do it. Let's make some putts. I landed exactly hole high and rolled out, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4.5 yards. So that's quite a jump. All right, so we got downhill, left to right. Honestly, can't get too carried away with this because it is, well, typically this green is very fast, but it's been a little slow this morning. Turn. Oh, just abandoned. Stopped turning. Now we got a 3-footer. double bogey. Really unforced errors here. Just get too excited sometimes, you know, when you get drivable par fours, and that's what this course is all about. It's gonna get you. You gotta respect it. All right, so obviously not a good driver swing there, and now I've got a difficult driver swing here. As you can tell, we lined us up on the left side of the tee box, so you're forced to swoop a draw around the corner. So we're gonna try that. At the very least, try to hit it straight. At the very least, try to hit it further than 100 yards in front of myself. That would be great. This is #1 handicap hole, and they just thought it would be nice to make it even more difficult by putting the tee box in an unreasonable place. That's the draw swing right there. The real struggle is going to be not to just snap hook it. Still put a good swing on it. Straight out at those trees there with a little draw. Well, decided to fade. It's gonna be a layup for sure. All right, so still got a long ways to go. So I'm hitting a 6-iron. I think I can squeak it through those trees and be okay. Just taking a full swing, don't really have to worry about flighting it down or up. It should be all right. A little cut would be nice. Well, caught it high on the face, hit a branch and got kicked a little right, but I think we're out there fine. May have a shot at the green, who knows? Well, may have a shot at the green was right. I just may. Actually looking at it, no, I don't. Well, I mean, I do, but I gotta punch it. But there is a crick in front of it, probably about 100 yards from me that I gotta carry. 120 is what I've got. All right, so I probably gotta carry it, oh, I don't know, about 80 yards before I can land it and run it up on the green, which is probably gonna bring it coming in real hot. So if this were to get on the green, that would be a minor miracle, really. Get under it, hit the cart path, bouncing, 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 bouncing. Ah, we're close. We're chipping, so I should be able to get up and down for a par. Well, it kind of worked out. I've got, oh, I don't know, roughly 20 feet or so. I'd probably putt it for a birdie. Let's see how it does. I'm gonna give it a good roll. Let's put a good stroke on it, but not overdo it, you know? Protect pars. Go for birdies, but protect the par. Turn, turn, no turn. And again, slow, really slow. All right, so came out with a par, which is miles better than what it should have been, especially with the layup shot, clipping a branch, getting next to a tree, having to deal with this under foliage of a tree. That punch shot was way better than I could ever imagine for, and a 2-putt, so it's a par. Well, just wrapped up the front 9, 6 over, 2 double bogeys and 2 regular bogeys. The 9th hole, I had a full-blown shank to finish it off with. Oh! But can't really complain. We're moving quick. I've only been playing for an hour and a half, so it's going fast. Foursome in front of me is keeping a good distance ahead of me. The twosome behind me isn't pushing me hard, so I've got time to film and to show you guys some extra swings other than the regular holes. So yeah, we've got our next hole that we film will be 15, and it is a par 3. So that's the easiest hole on the course. It should be somewhere around 128, 130. So yeah, see how it goes. So far for the challenge, 2 over. Just had that double bogey on that super simple par 4. And then the par on the next hole, the par 5, which was the first most difficult hole. So anyway, enjoy some more B-roll footage. All right, so here we are at the easiest hole in the course. This is handicap number 18. It's a par 3. Right now it's at 127. Flags in the back, a lot of green to work with. There's a drop off on the left though, and a hill to the right. Honestly, I think there's easier holes on the course, but that's what they're saying is the case. So I don't know, let's give it a shot. Let's see how it goes. All right, so I'm gonna take my 52 degree. That's a 125 club. It's a little downhill, so I got a little bit behind it. Should be pretty good. Good club for this hole. Let's give it a shot. Oh, I just sculled it. So much for being the easiest hole, huh? So in classic cut shot fashion, made things a lot more difficult than it needed to be. This is a very simple tee shot with 52, and now I've put myself in a real bad spot. Check it out. So I've got myself in this pretty bad lie. I gotta go skirt this tree, up a hill, and onto that green. So it's gonna be fun. Ooh, oh, that's awesome. This grass is not like connected to this ground at all. I kind of feel like I need to bump in an 8-iron or a pitching wedge. So quick game changer or game plan changer. Based on what I just stroked on this grass where it's coming up, I can't rely on putting a sharp 60-degree edge down on it. So I'm pretty much just gonna bump in this pitching wedge into the hillside and let it trundle on top. Well, we did it, but we're a long way short. So I gotta drain a long putt for par. Looks a little left to right, just a tiny bit though. I'm gonna give it a run. So far I haven't found that these greens have been sped up by the heat. They're still slow from the morning. This would be a terrible time to find out that it is faster though. So a little left to right. Not that much left to right. That was a pull. Bogey. Cross-handed grip. Nailed it. All right, well, there you have it. The 3-hole challenge. All right, so we've wrapped up the challenge, the 3 holes, the number 1, number 9, and number 18 handicap holes on this course in Alhambra, the really short one, and kind of made a mess of it. Parred the hardest hole, which was pretty difficult. I mean, it's not the longest par 5, but it is definitely a shot shape, which I didn't hit. We scrambled and we got a par, which was awesome. But having that top was a real bummer, and taking the double bogey on that, and then just sculling and pulling that par 3 one was a real bummer also. But hey, we had fun. I'll give you a real brief round wrap up later. But right now I'm gonna hit from the fairway on this par 5. I probably got about 170 into a front flag. I'm gonna go for an eagle, you know? Ooh, baby, right at it. Might be a little deep. That's a good shot. It's looking good. Oh, it just died. All right, everybody, here's the end of the round wrap up. Good day, had fun. The holes I filmed were not all that great, but you know, it's okay. Had a good time. So yeah, ended up with only one birdie for the day. Had a lot of greens in regulation. Should have had a lot more birdies. I left a bunch just right in the mouth of the hole. I don't know, couldn't get the speed of the greens very well today. A lot of good lag putts, but just nothing was dropping. But anyway, had a good day. It was done really quick, about 3 hours and 10 minutes with a group in front of me, a foursome in front of me, so that's pretty awesome. Driver was not great, hit a couple of fairways, but then I started swinging through the ball with my irons, and that worked out real well. I need to do that more often. Need to finish my swing because that just makes my point of impact that much better. And yeah, so anyway, hope you guys liked it. I'm really missing my buddy Jordan. Filming with people is way more fun than filming solo, I'll tell you that much. So hopefully I can get some other people involved in the filming of this vlog as well. So that's it for this week's episode. Again, if you liked it, hit like, consider subscribing, consider hitting the bell for notifications so that when the video comes out, you can watch it. And then maybe YouTube will say it's a cool channel and other people will watch it, and that would be a cool situation. So anyway, you guys have a great day and stay cool because it's like 90 degrees already in SoCal and I'm sweating. All right, bye.